There. We made it. And we're working. Okay, wired line mic. And I have a special friend here today. Look at that. Matt Whitney, I even got your own name. Now, the only thing, and then it puts A under there because I don't know, like, well, A. Like, do you have a Twitter account or something?
I'm not really a big social media guy.
Well, we're just going to, all you get is A then.
All right. Period, yeah.
I had to put something there. It wouldn't let me put nothing there. So, filling in for Connor Burke out there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Progressive Auto Sales Arena. And here, my friend Matt Whitney filling in for a friend Connor Burke, who's prancing around the planet, specifically New York. And we'll just give him a shout out there. I don't know if he'll take the time to watch us or not, but we'll see. Let's see.
He's probably having too much fun.
Probably. There's a Sarnia Sting out on the ice getting ready to take on the Sioux Greyhounds.
Yeah.
And, well, Matt, this is a critical game for both teams,
It is a very critical game for both teams, yeah.
Talk about why that is.
So the Sioux Greyhounds are in the 7th position right now, or 6th or 7th position right now. Only the top 6 teams in the division go to the playoffs, so they are not in the playoffs at the moment. But if they can catch up to us, which they're only 5 behind, if they win tonight, they'll be 3 behind.
Yeah.
So this is a very critical game. Yeah, a few weeks ago it was looking like Sarnia was pretty safe in their playoff spot, but they have had a pretty big losing streak here. So.
Yeah,
they really got to snap out of it. And
let's talk about that. Let me get some comparisons up here. I think what I want to show here is this. Right? So, yeah, there's like five games in a row lost right now for the Sarnia Sting. And, what really makes it critical is, like you said, is the points. And, will this team even see the playoffs, right?
Yeah, it would be pretty disheartening, I think, for them to not get a playoff spot this year. I think that would be really great to have a lot of the rookies that are coming in that are going to be kind of the franchise leaders coming up to get that experience in the playoffs. Because it's a totally different game, right?
Well, and it totally is for sure. And actually, Coach Letang talked at the last post-game press conference, or not the last, the one before, that when we played against Guelph and lost to that shootout. Well, there's 2 things he said we'll talk about, but the first one is he's like, it's playoff hockey now, really, is what it is, right? And this team really needs the experience because of the young players that are on this team. We've got like 4 or 5 over, like.
Yeah, really, like next year we're losing our starting goalie. We're losing 2 of our top points guys, and Doucette and Filak are both overagers. They're going to be gone next year. So really we're looking at like Wainwright, Brown, Fisher kind of in there, but you're really not looking at a lot of senior guys that really put numbers up, right? So we're really going to be leaning hard on those new drafted rookies we got in Beckham Edwards and Alessandro Diorio, right?
Yeah, there's a lot that we rely on right now that are going to be gone, like you say. But there are some, like that Beckham Edwards that you were mentioning there. Actually, let's talk about 2 of these guys on both teams, I guess. Beckham Edwards for the Sarnia Sting and Marco Mignosa. Pretty close here, but some significant differences. Like Mignosa is 19 years old.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot more OHL experience than Beckham Edwards.
He's had a couple seasons under his belt. But Beckham Edwards is having a tremendous season. Like, he's, what do we got for the stats here? He's 32 points this game, which for a rookie in the OHL is phenomenal. Like, if you're putting up those kind of numbers, 18 goals, 14 assists, right? He's getting the playing time, but he's also he's a great player. He's got really good game sense. He moves the puck around well. He finds those opportunities, right, and just capitalizes on them.
Well, and significantly enough that the OHL would recognize him as an OHL Rookie of the Week. But to Mignosa's credit, the Player of the Week.
Yeah, Mignosa's also really doing well this year. He's the lead points scorer for the Sioux. Right, he's having tremendous season. So.
Yeah. Now, Beckham Edwards, though, I look at my stats, and, he's played 41 games to 38 of Mignosa, which is fairly close.
Yeah.
22 goals to Mignosa's 20. 32 assists to 27. So, I don't know. Which stat matters the most out there, Matt?
Well, honestly, it's wins for your team matters the most.
Yeah.
But if you're putting up, you're helping them get there. So
Yeah.
points and assists, right? You gotta have them both, right? It's really hard to just go to the net by yourself and put it in the back there. But
Yeah.
so you gotta have those assists, guys. Alessandro Diorio is actually a really good example of a guy that is just a really great on having assists out, and that reflects. They have him on the power play. He really sets up guys for a lot of great shots.
Yeah.
Right, and it's great to see that, right? Like he isn't out there trying to prove anything, right? He's not afraid to say, hey, there's a lot better guys out there on the ice than me at getting it in the back of the net. I'm going to set them up the best I can, right?
Yeah, 100%. Well, a lot to look forward to in this game, and lots of, like you said, many reasons that this is probably the most critical game of the year that we're at this point for both teams, which means both teams are hungry now.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm just going to back here and check my stats. Like, both of these teams are hungry for that reason, but there's a couple more reasons. The Sioux just lost to the London Knights really hard. So they're hungry.
Yeah.
And the last time the Sioux was here, we beat them.
Yeah.
So they're looking for some redemption
a little
there.
A little redemption, yeah.
But Sarnia Sting, same thing. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I did. Sarnia Sting, same thing. 2 horrible losses to Windsor.
Yeah.
7-2, and then 8-2 just of recent Thursday night, I think, right? So when you look at the mindset of these teams, Matt, I think they're equally hungry, or at least they need to be equally hungry coming out here tonight.
Yeah. There's nothing's for sure at this point with the playoffs, right? And they really need to lock in and buckle down and just try and get as many points in as possible, right?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be an interesting.
For both of them.
It's going to be an interesting night. There's no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Let me get rid of some of this stuff here. Switch over to your handsome face. There you go. That's better. We're going to go out to TikTok and say hello. Let's go back. So, hello, Mike. Who are they playing tonight? So we're playing the Sioux Greyhounds at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena. Who's going to win Canada-U.S.?
Canada.
Are you saying that just because you're Canadian?
No. Canada's going to win.
Think they should?
Yeah.
Okay. All
look
right.
at the lineup. You got Sid the Kid. You got I'm blanking on names. McDavid.
Right.
Marner had actually a really good against the Sweden game. He had that OT winner.
Yep.
Rare for Marner to show up when it counts.
Right.
But
Travis Konechny on there
Travis
too.
Konechny,
Connor and I talked
player.
about that, right? A former Sting.
I would have liked to see some better goalies in there. Nothing wrong with the Binnington, but I think Logan Thompson for the Capitals, he's a Canadian goalie. He's doing phenomenally right now in the league. So I think it would have been nice to have him out there. But
are you a Washington fan like Connor?
Yeah, I do like Washington.
Okay, so now we know where that's coming from.
Yeah. But he is an amazing goalie, and anybody asks will say so.
Okay, all right. He said the same thing, Connor. He's like, I think Washington got snubbed a little bit. He might have said that if he was a Detroit fan.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right. Yeah, we'll definitely be watching that tonight. I honestly don't follow it that close.
No, I'll be checking
you're
it.
The
I'll
better
be checking
one
the scores. Yeah.
We can put it on up here, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Watch it in the Hughes Intelligence Canada Hockey Suite. We give them a shout out and say thanks for being a sponsor here and supporting what we do here. We do something different. We're not the play-by-play. We do live reaction. But if you want the pro play-by-play, you can go listen to my friends Lee Cunningham and Patrick DeRoche on CHOK.com. That's CHOK.com. Or go and watch it on Your TV Sarnia. I think it's channel 700 or something. Anyway, it's Your TV
do a great
Sarnia.
job.
What's that?
They do a great job.
They all do.
I always love listening to them.
Yeah. And I had an interview with Lee Cunningham on my weekly show there just this past Monday. If you haven't seen that, go to the show with David Burrows on Facebook. You can see it there. And that guy's a living legend, I got to tell you. I've known Lee for about 30 years, and he doesn't do interviews. He doesn't do the fanfare. It's taken me 2 seasons to convince him. I think he just found me finally annoying enough that he would say, okay, I'll do
You
it.
were persistent enough that he just gave in. There you go.
He's a good friend, too, so thank you, Lee Cunningham, for that. All right, so there, let's go. Greg Poupard, hello. He's the Windsor guy. Mom's out there. Ghosting. Dave, say hi to Georgia for me. Okay, Tanya, I'll try to remember. Is it Tanya or Tanya? Mom says hi to Matt. Shouldn't say hi to me.
Nah, you're chopped liver.
I know. I haven't even been invited to dinner yet.
Jeez.
You getting hit by the blizzard? We had it earlier today.
We had a little bit earlier. We got about 2 inches of snow, but
the roads are clear.
yeah, the roads are all cleared.
The snow plows. I called a friend of mine because I'm lazy and said, "Here, will you come and snow plow my driveway because my wife's away and my son moved out, so I don't have that child labor anymore, Matt."
Yeah, that's the important stuff. Get that child labor in as long
He's
as
coming
you can.
over to pick up the rest of his stuff, actually, and I said, "While you're here, I won't be.
Yeah.
Could you do me a?" He's like, "Yeah, no, Dad." Ungrateful little, yeah. Lernudi? Is that how you'd say that? Followed. Thanks for following. Wayne wants to know what's with the huge, massive gold chain.
You like the chain?
It's like
the chain's awesome.
You got to represent.
Gotta.
Right?
It's
What's the guy's
Cyril.
name that gave you
Cyril.
that? Cyril, right?
Cyril, yeah.
And Connor's got one, so you know he's in sync with what's
Yeah.
going on. I don't know if Matt does a really good job. Connor's like skipping out on his responsibilities here, so I might just keep Matt. Other than the Sarnia Sting, what's your favorite team to watch?
I like Saginaw. Saginaw's really good. They play a really physical game this year.
Yeah.
If you're talking like NHL Capitals, obviously, but I don't really watch a whole lot of hockey on TV. I like coming to the live games, but
yeah, I would go Saginaw.
Windsor's been doing really good this year.
I always like
pretty good
to watch those two play. It's not so much watch Windsor play. It's more like watch Windsor play Sarnia.
Yeah.
I guess I would go with that. And even though Connor will shoot me, like I like watching Sarnia play London.
Yeah, I do like watching that, but
I'm not a London fan. I'll be honest.
I don't like London.
But maybe I shouldn't say that, but I did. Hey, Carl.
What are they gonna do?
Right. They can't fire me.
No.
Don't pay me enough. Carl from Oshawa, how you doing, mister? Yeah, Connor. Rebecca, yeah, Wayne Beach, she's one of our moderators. Hello, Rebecca. And Last Dana, hello. Thanks for the follow. Zach says, go Knights, go. Good night, David.
Boo.
Hello, Rebecca. Gray Poupard. What's going? Go Penguins. Yeah, you guys planning to attend SockCon?
Don't do it. Don't do it, Dave. It's like one of those jokes, like these nuts. Yeah.
Go Penguins. Sure. Still snowing there in Oshawa, eh? Oh, that's too bad. See your sincerity in my voice. See, that's too bad. Hi from Barrie, First Nation Métis. You're welcome from Barrie, Ontario. Yes, all of you, let us know where you're watching. How's those jerseys looking tonight?
Well, we haven't seen them yet. They're still got their warm-ups on. I like the warm-up jerseys, the blacked out ones. They're really nice.
Lee Cunningham would wish they would wear those all the time because it's got the white lettering and you can see to call the play-by-play. Otherwise, it's tough. First Nation Métis, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm not falling for it, Kype. First Nation says, let's go Colts. Disgruntled Torch follow. Thank you. We're playing North Bay.
Well,
all right,
good luck.
Good luck. Hello, Trevor. Thanks for liking the live out there, everybody, on TikTok. And for those of you who are watching on Facebook and YouTube, where did that thing go? We don't need to put Connors up there.
No.
Follow me there on TikTok. We do behind the scenes. So when I end here on Facebook and YouTube, are you staying up here the whole time, or you're going down to watch?
No, my dad's coming, so I'll come back up. Yeah.
So we'll take a break, and then Matt will come up and make me look good again. Go Rangers. Thoughts on booing the anthem? You know what? This is a good conversation to have, actually. I think that Like, do you have thoughts on that?
I do.
Okay. Do you want to go first or do you want me?
I can go first.
All
sure.
right.
I think it's fine. I think it's most people understand that it's not a political statement of we're booing the entire country. I think it's more of a, hey, your president is doing something a little silly, and this is kind of a way to say that, right? I think, once or twice for the thing. I think if it continued going on like that, that'd be pushing it a little too far. But, once it's kind of a protest, hey, we're still here, we're proud Canadians. I think it's a good little piece of,
all right. I'm going to completely disagree with you.
Yeah, there you go. That's okay.
Well, I get why people did it.
Mm-hmm.
What's that got to do with hockey?
I agree with your point.
I think
I see your point of view.
I think we both. You could argue this too, but I think both Canadians and Americans both love the game as much.
Yeah.
Canadians might be a little more dedicated. It's our game. We get the cold and all that stuff, but there's a lot of places in the States get the cold. Michigan, Minnesota, Chicago, all that. But I mean, why bring that into the arena? That's like going to the Oscars and the guy that wins the Oscar and says, and by the way, and starts talking about the politics that are going on. I don't know that celebrities should step into that arena. Maybe, I don't know. It's been an ongoing debate, but I get it. But on the other side, I'm just that guy that goes.
I don't disagree.
Why
with
bring
you,
it
Dave.
into the
You know
arena?
what? Yeah, I don't disagree with that point of view. I think just spirits were high, and a couple people start doing it, and then the whole arena gets it done, and then it's a thing.
Yeah,
so
emotions
everybody
happen,
starts
right?
doing it, right? So
yeah. So if you'd have been there, you'd have been the guy booing.
I wouldn't have started it, but I might have joined in.
Oh, so you're a follower.
I am. I'm a sheep, big sheep. No.
All right. Well, hey, I don't know. Neither one's right or wrong. We both make good points in there. I just, it's like there's enough negativity going on in the world. Like, why add to it as well would be another point would go in there. But let us know your thoughts out there on Facebook and YouTube. Do you think that booing was a good thing or the wrong thing, or just what are your thoughts? Keep it. Don't get carried away out there. Keep it positive opinions. All right, let's go back. Ghosting. So they're PMC McMahon. I saw the game a few weeks ago, a local game, not OHL, and spoke with Zach Bulio. Oh, nice. I like his take. Nice to speak with him and see him. Yeah, it would have been. What up there, Daddy Tristan? I agree with him. It was okay at first, but don't get carried away with it. All right. 100% okay with booing, says Erica. All right. All right. Abby's liking us. So we're trying to get to 20,000 likes by the end of the first period. So if you could tap away. And again, if you're watching out on Facebook, YouTube, you can come over here to TikTok and join us, and you'll get the behind-the-scenes stuff. We've got a few people joining us up here to enjoy the game as well. Thanks to Hughes Intelligence Canada for that. I don't know if you saw, but Connor got to see.
Ooh, look at that.
Who wants one of those? Have you seen the hockey cards yet?
I have seen some.
Yeah,
I got the Diorio one that they were handing out at
right.
one game, and then my dad got a pack and he gave me a Bodine one. It's nice.
Right, nice, yeah. So you can go to sarniasting.com to pick those up for the 24-25 season. They've been out just a couple of weeks, maybe a week and a half.
Yeah, I think 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we got them here. And let's see.
Yeah, they're nice, and then they do the signing events as well, which are awesome.
Yeah, that'll be in the mall coming up, I think. And then Boston
the
Pizza, you can always find them, I think, once a month on a Monday.
Yeah, they're there every now and
again. But for like that packaging, I'm like, that's the golden ticket to the Willy Wonka factory. Right? Like, it's beautiful. And we're going to go through Matthew Manza. That's how new these are.
Yeah.
Right? Matthew Manza. There's not even
how many games has he played?
There's no stats on the back of this card yet. That's how new that is.
He's only played 10 games.
Right.
So.
Ryan Brown, that'll be a popular one, I think.
Yeah, Ryan Brown's I like Ryan Brown. He's come through this year. He started off a little rocky, but he's
Yeah,
really come into
well, he
his
had
own.
that, what did Connor call it, the sophomore
Yeah,
slump,
the sophomore slump.
right? But he came out of it.
Yeah.
Nathan O'Mary, who's been one of my favorites. You don't like Nathan?
I don't dislike him, but
Yeah.
I don't think he's not really a superstar. He's not really out there much, right? He makes
No,
some,
he's not.
He makes some silly decisions as well.
There's just something about him.
Yeah.
I can't even. It's one of those. Call it a feeling. I'd like to see him out there more.
You're
But
entitled. To
I
your
am.
opinion.
I am entitled. I'm a 54-year-old entitled. 55. Sorry. And there is Zach Felak.
Zach Felak's good.
Right.
Great guy.
Another one
Great
right
guy
there.
too.
You know, they're all great.
Oh, yeah, they're
Personally,
all awesome.
the ones I've met anyway.
Yeah,
I've
for
met
sure.
most of them. There's a few I haven't. But it's not a personal thing when we talk about them. We're talking about their quality of play or their lack thereof, if it is.
Yep. And if they want to succeed
Says
in
the
the
guy
sport,
who doesn't know how to
yeah.
tie skates.
If they want to succeed in the sport, they're gonna have to learn that sometimes people are gonna say some bad stuff about your performance.
Yeah, 100%.
Try to be polite, but
I pulled out my winter boots today, and I had a hard time tying those.
geez.
So, I don't tie skates either,
Yeah.
right? But I know how to observe, and we're happy to be here at a part of the Sarnia Sting, and I thank the Sarnia Sting, Jake Borey and his team, for allowing us to be a part of this. This is my 10th season here, so grateful for that. What do we got? Send you one. Who just followed? What was it? Followed? Atkin Carter, thank you very much. I think the booing showed that we are united and we love our country, but I don't like too much of it.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, Abby sent us a rose.
Oh, thanks, Abby.
Aw. I drove down to London. My wife, Jennifer, is playing in a pool tournament down there. She left me on Wednesday. She's back tomorrow, maybe. And I drove down on Friday. It was Valentine's Day. She plays in this tournament every year. And I drove down knowing that she'd be busy, but I was a good husband.
Yeah.
I got her a little card, and I got her a little package of Reese's peanut butter cups.
There you go. It's the thought, right?
And,
don't need much.
And a Subway card so she can go buy her lunch at lunchtime.
There you go.
And a couple people were like, what, no flour? I'm like,
Wow, Dave.
she's the practical one.
Yeah.
No, she's like, don't. Just give
I'm
me
the
something
same way.
that's
I'm
good. So like a
practical.
lunch card to Subway. She's got a free reign at Brownstones.
Yeah.
She just charges it to, so now she can go have Subway. What can I say? Not a sponsor. But I did the husband thing, and I drove down. It's about an hour and 20 minutes to where she's playing.
Oh, yeah.
And I got 20 minutes with her. We sat down, and then she got called to play, and I was like, all right, I'll see you later.
go.
Totally worth my 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
Aren't I a sweet? I'm the best husband ever.
I like the drive to London. It's nice. It's just
That's
like
all
an
right.
hour, right? It's like you just
It's
get
not
on
bad.
the 402.
There's a lot
you go,
going on down
yeah.
there, too. You can go and see our friend Alex Fantasy. You can check him out on TikTok. He does play-by-play of the Toronto Maple Leafs games, not showing it. And then also the London Knights play-by-plays. But
Wow.
he gives us a shout-out regularly.
So
there.
you're saying he's got terrible taste in hockey
Well,
teams?
what are you? You're Washington. Yeah, whatever. That's a whole other show. Somebody else followed us. Let's tap the 10K. Thank you so much. Abby's booing me. I don't know if she's booing me or what. All right. Well,
Probably
I think.
me saying the Leafs suck.
Yeah, probably.
Did I say that?
You just, well, I don't know. Say whatever you want. You're not here all the time. What do I got to do here? Why isn't that working?
Yeah, there you go. See, Abby's on board. She's booing London.
Oh, okay. I'm booing London. All right. We're already at 7K. We'll easily hit that. Coming up on Family Day, I did give some tickets away. I don't give them away every home game, but most, so you can keep an eye on my Facebook for that. I've got some tickets for Family Day. Normally I give away 2 pairs. I'm just giving away all 4. I'm thinking that's a pretty
there
average
you go for
family,
family, yeah.
right? So keep an eye. That'll be out on my Facebook tomorrow. But they'll take on Saginaw. Another,
Exciting.
well, they're second place in our division, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be this is going to be a tough. Today, I don't think it's going to be an easy game, to be honest. And
No,
then,
if the last 5 have been anything.
right, and then Monday, Saginaw.
Saginaw's a tough team. They get physical. They move the puck around too.
Yeah, they do, and they're big.
They're massive.
Right,
Yeah,
so-
they're huge guys. Yeah, we
Right.
don't have too many big guys on the team this year either.
No, that's another thing for sure. I think Beckham Edwards is probably one of the tallest.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
drawing
we
a
got a
blank.
few six footers, 6'2", 6'3s.
Yeah, and
Better than last year, though. Last year
Bowden.
we were Bodine, yeah.
Or
Bodine
Bodine.
is good, yeah.
Bodine.
Bodine. Like Modine.
Is it Szerzicka or Szerzicka?
Szerzicka. Szerzicka?
Szerzicka.
I think I say Szerzicka.
There you go. Hey,
Tzatziki.
Landon Moore, thanks. All right.
It's always interesting seeing the away announcers trying to pronounce
Right.
his name.
And they actually get a
It's
pronunciation.
like, and it's like, man, he's been in the OHL for 3 years.
Yeah.
You'd think you'd learn his name by now.
I did PA announcing one night, and we were playing. Is it Oak that's on Saginaw? Andrew Oak.
I'm not sure.
He's a goalie.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, and they said it's Oak, by the way. It's not Okie.
Yeah.
And okay, thanks. Terry Doyle told me. Lee Cunningham told me. And when I went to announce them, I said Okie, because I had the word karaoke in my head.
Karaoke.
was
You're the
subliminal.
karaoke guy.
I was. I'm a
Retired
has-been
karaoke
now.
guy.
Trust me. All right. Well, Matt joining me here. Thank you so much, and safe travels to our friend Connor out there who's in New York right now. We're going to stop it here on Facebook and YouTube, and then we'll be back. Matt will come and join me, hopefully for some positive updates towards the
Hopefully.
Sarnia Sting, but we'll be talking to you regardless. But as always, you know what we do, right?
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm David Burrows, my friend Matt Whitney. 1, 2, 3.
Go Sting, go.